Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus Stage Glider today with playing some EVE Online. Probably going to be one of the last recordings for this before I'm done here. Alright, see what I missed. Drone specialization. Right, so now I can eventually start using the Warrior 2s. Of course, I've I've been at my new work for most of today, so I missed out on all the problems I gotta solve with my research team. And I still have stuff to do goals wise. So yeah, let's talk about things recently. Check out some things. Good stuff is selling. That's what I need to see right now. Yeah, my current place of employment, the one that's about to go out of business, it's it's getting clear, more and more cleared out. So I'm not sure what we'll have left to do when the time comes. Then I picked up something from a place that I just saw it as, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up because I think it would be interesting. And this random thing is a flute. I'm gonna take it over. It's funny, I got this little drum set from Five Guys I haven't been messing with, but not Five Below. There we go. But I just saw a flute because I don't know, it might be fun to try. New market details. And I still have a stack left. Uh, I got time. Let's see what happens. Wait, where is this located? Location info. They're in high security. They can afford to wait. They're a bit off the beaten path. Let me try this again. Maybe would you rather make the jumps or pay a little bit more? Yeah, there's this helpful little guide in there of, how to practice, how to take care of it. And it's like, you know what? Sure, I'll put some time into this. Let's see how it turns out. There's that one opening song for Final Fantasy IX that, if I could play that, that's my goal, is learn how to play that opening theme for Final Fantasy IX. Yeah. All right, let's head out of here. Yeah, someone's saying they're going to be doing a remaster of FF9. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I think this is one of the ones that's having trouble. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the laptop I have would be able to play it. I could see if the computer could handle the older FF9. I remember looking up the specs for FF12 Zodiac Age and was like, nah, my computer can't handle it. Yeah, after normal work today, I went to new work. You have to do some um, some extra work of something that needed to be done. So take care of that. We got in a shipment. We got to help put that away. Although we got in a lot of one kind of thing. I'm hoping um, we can make some room for it. There's another shelf nearby that's like, this stuff is not moving. I don't think. Maybe maybe we can talk to someone about, hey, is it if this isn't moving, maybe we could move it somewhere else or condense it or do something with it because really, really need the space. Got a suggestion to um, order out for lunch. And let me just say, if you ever want repeat customers for your food establishment, it would be in your best interest to make sure that all the stuff that they order and pay for is present. Because anything missing, you're probably going to lose. You're probably going to lose them. And it's not just missing one thing, it's missing two things. Especially with the whole thing being that expensive. If I'm paying that much for something and then you half-ass it and I don't get what I paid for, I'm not I'm not going to deal with you anymore. So I stopped going to Wendy's for like a few years. They forgot the chicken on my chicken salad. And then we had an incident with someone today. It's like, you know, this is this is a place of business and it's built on a lot of trust. You just don't squander that trust, you know? Just don't. Yes, aside from the issues, it's been all right. It's my first day working from open to close over there. So I got to survive the Thursday gauntlet. It starts out a little quiet, maybe it gets a little bit of action early on. Gets a bit of a little lull, and then proceeds to just ramp up. you know, the store's closed for business, but we still have players there because they're playing this, minis game, and they're getting there in the evening, and it's taking a while. So we got somebody there to take care of the night cleaning and all that, and once they're out, we can close up. Yeah, I remember the previous location for the game store. It's divided up into two floors. That the bottom floor was the gaming area. The top floor was the store itself, and people could stay for a while on the bottom floor and have two staircases to access to get back out. But then the doors to the top floor, the store, would be locked. So you can still play and you can still leave. You just can't get back in.
Docking permission requested.
I missed that one because it was really close to home. But then shit happens, they had to move. So
Docking request accepted.
over in the new spot. They're still going strong though. RD guy. Yep. Session. Accept. Alright. Pick up the stuff. And off we go. Yeah. Eventually I'll be working there 3.5 days out of the week. The half day is because I'm playing in the campaign for a game that evening. I was like, okay, work the first like 5 hours, 6 if absolutely necessary. But then I gotta cut loose and get ready for the game later. The other 3 days I can work with because I'm thinking I need to look at the time I'm gonna have off. It's like, okay, if I can plan grocery shopping, laundry, all the things I need to take care of on my days off, that I'm not rushing to take care of it during the days where I need to work, then that's going to work out for the best for me. But yeah, overall, I'm just looking forward to officially starting and taking up the challenge and responsibility of working at a local game store. I've handled more transactions today, so I'm getting used to that. Like that. I've helped put things away from the shipping that's coming. I've gotten to talk to game store owner guy about ideas. And I'm starting to think what I want to do going forward for my place in the business.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah, some people there have certain side gigs, mostly involving cards, various card games. They'll buy and sell cards. I'm thinking, because board games are my thing, that I buy used board games. Uh, I transfer credit that I have available to them, and now I own the game, and I can check it out, play it, and if I ever decide, on second thought, this game isn't what it's cracked up to be, or um, I just don't have the space, then I can put it into the used game section, try to get some money back. I figure with that setup, you know,
Warp drive active.
they can guarantee money for their games sooner. I can get my hands on a game that I might personally have an interest in. And since it's coming out of the credit from what I've earned through work, it's all on my shoulders. You know what? That's probably fine with me.
Warp drive
Why do you
active.
need me? Who are you? Six kin. I'll visit them later. I'll see what kind of mission they have to offer and decide if it's something I want to pursue.
Docking permission requested.
See if it's something that requires a lot of money. I am not going back to Losec anytime soon.
Request accepted.
That's screw the drifters. And also, I really just need to have a team to work with. See, there's another thing, is I might not have the time for Eve. But at the same time, I really want to make sure I have the time to mess with this game. Because I get home from work or I wake up in the morning, I want to do something, you know? So I like having Eve as that option. Yeah. Yeah, next plan is to max out the efficiencies on both of those and then make the copies and research from there. I think there's an option to do so. Let's review. All right. There's copy. Copy. Invention. Afterburner 2. Okay. Requires rocket science. Molecular engineering. Oh, hey. Armor and hull tech, which I do have. I make none of this crap. And that's horribly expensive. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, yes. I also picked up. I think somewhere I was just curious about someone's Galente ship, and it's like, huh, I wonder about this one. The Tristan. I was just looking at Galente frigates in general. But I noticed this one, it's pretty lucrative for its type. Yatron's also another highly valued one. Let's see here. Also, I'm starting to put money into better implants so that I can learn things faster because time. Let's see here. Cruisers. There we go. Clips. Oh yeah, I was also I was looking at the Minmatar. I was looking through my Eve the Second Genesis cards, which is another game I might buy into. It's like, wait, is this ship still around? The Breacher? It's like, yeah, still around. It's just it reminds me a lot of those holes you see that they've got the little lights on them and they hold up electrical wires and all that. But as a spaceship, it's like, really? How is this holding up? Yeah, I was just browsing through this, like, huh. See, Fire 165. Almost was this 166. Five figures. Low end of five. Five. Low end of five. 300K. Quite a bit of 300K. So I'm one. Yeah, so it's like, okay, why is this one? Why is this ship got such a good value in Minmatar space? You know, I gotta find out. So I'm gonna make one for me at least. Also bought a railgun blueprint and a charge. That way I can make the stuff for that ship. All right. Take a look at science jobs. Okay. That failed completely. Great. And 2 out of man, that was terrible. Like 25%. All right. So first off, finish off material research. All right. And it's going to be a long-term thing. It's going to suck. I want to work on the reefs too. So let's see how many material runs I can do in about 2 days. Okay. Almost 3 days, 7. If I just straight up put the whole it's gonna take more than a month. Metallurgy, advanced industry. Do I have advanced industry production? All right. This gets prioritized. All right. You know what? Let's just make absolutely sure we've got the drone specification. Specialization down. Put that first. Finish it off. Get the AI. And, all right. Else. First. Let's see here. Graviton physics. Uh, nanite. Copy it. Let's just knock out the material on this one. 2 days. would be faster with advanced industry, but this just knocks it out of the park. All right, cool. All right, and then we've got minor twos, which if you're still rocking a venture or any other ship, it's low level mining. It's not bad. Miner 2 has served me very well on the Glass Slipper and any other venture I've ended up running. Okay. Talk to R&D. All right. Good. I always like it when it's a mission I can just do from the comfort of right the hell here. Okay. Then I've got one last person to help. Overnack. I will drop by 6 kin and find. Oh, for the love of crap. All the special missions. What do you want? Feldspar. Fair enough. You know what? Let me just. I'll go get my mining ship and go knock it out of the park right now. Why am I saying knock it out of the park? That's kind of weird. All right.
Warp drive active.
I don't know why I got baseball in the brain. So many sports based idioms and sayings and all that. Even even having not really gotten deep into sports, it's like I still hear these sayings and idioms and metaphors or whatever. It's hard not to think about, you know. I'm gonna go talk to that. I'll go talk to 6kin person real quick just to see what they want. I've already got the Amar person. I never did the mission for the other. I never did theirs. Spires a couple days. Let's spell spar. See what they want. So if I can if they're both mining missions I can take care of in one shot,
Warp drive active.
might as well.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of miss doing this, but at the same time, it's like I gotta put my time to, new job and side projects of the content I still. Oh, for crying out loud! Not no no. Maybe I should look it up. Like, how difficult is the Amarian Tyrants thing? Should I bring my cruiser? Should I bring the battle cruiser, or is it enough to take my Rifter or a destroyer? I don't know. So let's continue on to the last agent in R&D. But first, I'm going to safely drop off my
Warp drive active.
I'm going to safely drop these off at home. I'm always curious about other content creators and how they handle doing certain stuff or their preferences with making their content. I know one of the things
Warp drive active.
is sometimes while recording or streaming, just, what does someone wear? If something comfortable, you wear something fancy for the hell of it. Normal clothes or costume, whatever.
Docking permission requested. Docking
It,
request accepted.
there have been some times it's like, even though I'm recording or streaming, I'm just wearing one of my costume outfits just because, just for the fun of it. It's silly. It might even be counterproductive, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm having fun with it. Although I can't really wear this for too long, or it's gonna be kind of restraining. I don't know. I don't know if my speech or breathing is weirder than usual with this one. All right. Let's see. Miner 2. Mining laser number 2. All right. So, blueprint's good for 10 runs. And I have a severe lack of mechanical parts. Let's rectify the situation of not having enough mechanical parts by taking a look at good old planetary industry. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I've got to take care of. Because when I'm not here, I ain't accomplishing anything. Oh, wow. Freaking mother load of plasma right here. Alright. No, because then it takes forever. Alright. Here. See, there's a sweet spot over here. Yeah. Got that one going. And then just can't tell. See, there's the clear spot that I should have been. I wanted the silicon. Where's the lowest one? So no improving this other than to demolish everything and move and establish a new command post over Perganeer. Right. Alright. One down. This is just making the miniature electronics at a glacial pace. Alright. Fine. It's not like I've been needing the miniature electronics lately. I, except for the but are they even selling? Uh, I decided to start making planetary vehicles. They're hit or miss. Alright. Yeah, this one I've been swapping between gathering oxygen and gathering bacteria. I have to keep moving them around. Alright. Start. And then you have to do the route over. Alright. Let's gather more toxic metals. Don't want to lose a sweet spot on that one. Alright. Building up a backstock of livestock. I have a ton of viral agents though. You know what? Let's shut down the biomass route for the time being. Alright. And that way that'll go into making more super tensile plastics. Alright. Those. What the actual hell? Why are they over here now? Alright. This absolute spaghetti network of extractor heads. And finally, so that's time left. Is that as good as it gets? Is there something more? No, not as good as it should be. That up, that up. Stop. It's not improved. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go pick up mechanical parts. Actually, let's go pick up more reactor metals and then drop them off on the planet that makes mechanical parts.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I figure with the time I have in the morning, get up early enough, shower, get breakfast, mess around in Eve, then at 2 hours before I need to be to work, start walking to work, and I should get there about a half hour before it opens. If nothing goes horribly wrong. If anything does, I should have enough time to readjust and deal with it accordingly. All right.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, walking from old work to new work is giving me the perspective on what kind of time I'm going to need to invest in getting to new work from home. Now, people have asked, what about bus routes? And the way things work out, it's just not going to work out. Come back for the rest of that later. Right. Take these home and see how many minor tunes I can make.
Active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
One of these days, I'll have to get into a position where I can make the components for the Tech 2 stuff. That's requiring like moon mining, and that requires being able to handle LoSec. It'll require being part of a corp that's going to take that risk. And then it's going to require time, investment. That's probably not enough. All right. Not even for sale. Am I going to have to go out of town?
Warp drive active.
So I'm going to check the price of mechanical parts when I get into Tamatar's market. If necessary, I'll park the ship at a starbase. Yeah, anything else going on? Oh yeah, Tuesday we played Zombicide. Zombies have been oversaturated, and it's like, eh. And sometimes co-op games fall into this bad position of, okay, this person needs to do this person needs to do that. Don't deviate from it. Oh wait, we should have deviated from it. What the hell? Never mind. Ha! Destination. Buy this. Weird. 100. I don't know. It's a chunk of cash, but
Warp drive active.
means I can get that started sooner rather than later. Yeah, we don't really play a whole lot of co-op games because with the league, someone has to be the winner for a game. Although I think we can
Warp drive
make up some kind of rule just for like a provisional. Okay, if we have multiple winners. This is how they'll each score the point for the week for winning the game. And of course, they'll come down to most wins because the primary choice of what game to go with for the final.
warp drive active.
Yeah, next week I'm going to run Lords of Vegas, and then sometime after the next league, I want to run Homeland, the game. It's been sitting on the game store shelf for a long time, and I finally started watching the first season. I don't know what to make of it. Sometimes it's
Warp drive active.
frustrating to see that someone's right about this other person, but because of the way they handle stuff, nobody wants to take them seriously. You know.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I have the board game, and that was another secret trader, but everyone's trying to score their own points to win. It's just cooperative enough, but ultimately everyone's doing their own thing.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I want to stick with the leagues, board game league and the BattleTech campaign, because having at least
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
one gaming group is something to help keep me sane, keep me grounded. Yeah. Not being able to play games kind of mentally crushing. So I'm glad I got that option at least. Yeah, speaking of BattleTech, finally got in the Intersphere Security Alliance. So I had to pick it up because Intersphere, yay.
Warp drive active.
I've yet to take it out of the package, but let's see here. The Jaeger mech, the Scorpion, Vulcan, and Whitworth. The Scorpion is a quad mech. Appears to be a medium. The Jaeger mech is pretty clear which model it is, because I remember it from MechWarrior 5. Which, by
Warp drive active.
process of elimination, it's one on the top right is the Whitworth. I hope. I don't know. Unless I'm wrong about it. So Whitworth is the other one. Actually, the top right might be the Vulcan. Which means the bottom and the middle
Warp drive
would
active.
be the Whitworth. Yeah, the other week I picked up the Recon Lance. It's like, okay, they're still releasing stuff for this. I'm still gonna pick up. Might as well. I just need to get them all painted. I still need to break into my other acrylic paint set. Mess with some of the more advanced colors.
Warp drive active.
It's sucks that they dried out already, but they're still in. I want to say it's still in plastic. I think it's a 24 set. That I found at Ross a couple years ago.
Warp drive active.
There's another thing I can work on. My stack of painting canvases. Let me figure out what I want to do for painting and just get to work on them. Other creative projects too, like my stitching. I'm annoyed that Joann's is going to close in our town. It's like,
Warp drive active.
sure, they were more expensive than Hobby Lobby, but they had a wide selection of fabric and other material.
Warp drive
I
active.
should see what other stores in town deal in fabric and stuff, just in case. But I shouldn't need anything more if I finish my projects, but it's always possible that it might just be a little bit short on something, and we'll need something to finish it off.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, we'll get back to those with my off time. I guess I'll be done with the content here, and my days off will be like Monday, Tuesday. And put that towards stitching, practicing my instruments, going on a walk, getting an exercise. Start that. I want do that. Yay. And now we wait. I'll probably keep a couple as a backup in case anything happens to my good venture. But I will be selling the rest. Speaking of finances, let's make sure. Yeah, it's covered. All right. I'm just gonna go get the belt spar real quick. Might as well just knock it out. So I don't have to worry about it later. 8 hour, holy crap. I know we got the bigger ship, but sometimes I'd rather use the faster one in terms of mobility. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's see if there's any asteroid belts left to mine. There's usually some kind of group of mining barges out here that are just like, yeah, we're gonna work together and just strip it bare. Massively frustrating because then I have to go somewhere else.
Warp drive
Start at the top.
active.
From the top. At least the asteroids come back after some time. This mouse is so finicky. Just lightly nudging the right mouse button at all. Just make it act up. There it goes. Loose. Right. I put something else in range. Apparently not. Let's see. Let's screw up the distance. Perfect. mine that one too. Alright. So yeah, doing some mining with my mining barge and using those modulated strip miners to use the crystals. So eventually a crystal will hit 100% and it'll just break. And when that happens, the laser stops. And it'll reload if you have a replacement. But then you'll have to manually start the laser up again. Yeah, it takes a minimum of 20 to break one of those laser crystals. But I think it takes anywhere from 30 to 60 cycles before the crystal actually does break. It'd be interesting to see like player research on that. You know, how many cycles does it take for the crystal to break? That's enough. Alrighty.
Warp drive active.
Imagine with enough people and enough time and interest, you could get the data for just about any kind of statistic you're curious about.
Docking permission requested.
It's impressive just how much information players get already.
Docking request accepted.
With a little bit of cooperation and creativity, you can get a whole lot more. Alright. You. Valspar. Okay. Which I do have. Alright. Yay. This one. It's only worth 1 point of perception. I've got better. Market details. Market deets. Alright. What if I just tear it apart for resources? 4, 4, and 4. After, my percentage. So, let's say I sold it for 48k. I reprocess it instead. 4 Noxium. Costs 5-ish. Or Zydrine. 3k. 12. 17k-ish. Total. I guess sites. Times 4. 23. And 17 is like 40k-ish. Versus 48. I wanted it. Okay. We'll take it to heck and we'll sell there. Alright. Pay a visit to my science team.
Warp drive active.
It's kind of something to just write down and update every so often is how much it costs to buy the critical minerals to make stuff. Remember one time I wrote down all the prices for salvage and planetary industry items, and I didn't even need the info for some of them because I wasn't making them.
Warp drive active.
If you're gonna search for knowledge or for data, gotta have priorities and standards. You know, getting information just for the sake of having information doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's a waste of time and effort. If important goals in your life or work
Warp drive active.
hinge on that critical research, then it's going to be worth taking care of. I forgot to mute my phone. Oops. I don't know if anyone heard the quake jump.
Warp drive active.
Say I missed any. No. Okay. Got anything else going on? I'm thinking before I'm done with the channel,
Warp drive active.
I'm going to do the board game shorts for Risk Godstorm, Lords of Vegas, and Homeland Game. When I do the maid costume short, just because. And I might do one more video on Sunday. Sunday night.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We'll see what happens. This up here. That up here. Why am I still in my venture? I don't know. I just realized I'm still in my venture. Oops. Yeah, I didn't realize I was still in my venture flying it through high security and yet kind of risky space because heck is all over the place in terms of activity.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested.
It's cool.
Docking request accepted.
Great. Yay. Alright, now to review all the agents so far. Let's go pick up her data core. And data core. And data core. So I'm not picking up a data core for rocket science. It's alright. So let's gather all these and let's just head back to my research center.
Warp drive active.
Then I need to drop by home and process the feldspar.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, if I can work out the time I've got available tomorrow, I really should try to do the worm span watch me play it solo. Because that's been on the back burner for too long. Alright. Data cores, and we'll do. I was say, should I wait and like build up enough points to buy multiple at once? Is there like an actual bulk discount or something?
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Shorts. Maybe watch me play it solo, and then maybe one last recording. And then the outroduction video will be public. And then I will be
Warp drive active.
I might just start backing away from VTuber stuff in general, YouTube content as a whole. I'm just um, Been getting tired lately. It's just not hitting the same like it used to. I don't know if I'll unsubscribe. I might turn off notifications. Let's see. Let me get up and stretch for a sec. Let's see. You remember to take off my headphones while I try to stretch and get my yanking the wires out. Yeah, I think I also want to spend some of my off time get my room reorganized. The dread of losing my job and then putting an end to the channel just kind of sucked away a lot of motivation and energy. It's like, I really need to take care of this. And I just muster what power I can, what willpower, and just get this taken care of. Things will be better in the long run. Yeah, as I've said before, I have no immediate plan for returning to content creation after this. I have one backup idea. It's going to require actually putting in the effort for getting the model made and rigged and lore and other stuff. At the same time, it's an idea. I'm not sure if it's in the best of taste. I'll I'll have it in the back corner of my mind as an idea for the future. Whether or not I follow up on it and come back or just let it go. We'll see what happens.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, let's take care of this. The last stops to make. And then I think I'm going to call it for today. Get some rest for tomorrow. Before that, upload the video. Set a time to wake up later and make sure Yeah, the uploading went alright, and the computer gets sleep. Some sleep myself soon. So I should probably get out of this costume I've been wearing this whole recording.
Warp drive active.
It's another thing I figure out. What stuff I'm keeping, what stuff I might look at donating sometime. I wish I could. I wish my stuff was in better condition for to actually sell it though. There's a lot of stuff on sold online. It's like comes from a smoke-free home, and I'm just like, why couldn't family smoke outside?
Active.
Why they insist on smoking in here? Dang it. Yeah, if I could live somewhere else on my own
Docking permission requested. Docking
with
request
friends,
accepted.
I want to. I would want to be in a better, you know, non-smoking environment. I still occasionally get bouts of asthma, but it's not as bad as it's been before. But the fact that knowing that I have asthma, people continue to smoke by me, it's like really. That's why I'm kind of surprised that I chose to pick up the flute of all things. That would be an interesting challenge. That ought to be everyone. All right. So my next room for science is going to be a couple of days from now. All right. Sure, take care of that. All right. Head home
Warp drive active.
and then rest up for tomorrow. All right. I'm not going to repeat the upcoming content. I've mentioned it enough times. And once again, February 24th will be the end for the channel. I will keep the archives up. I should not have a reason to take down anything. So just enjoy the videos that are there. I hope you do. Oops, wrong way. There we go.
Warp drive active.
I have to wonder. I have to wonder how far my content really reached. What kind of impact it made.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
The impact of creating the content. It's some interesting thing. I'm glad I tried. Because I got to experience stuff probably never would have been able to. So I'll always hold on to the memories of this. Alright. Alright, thank you for watching. This has been Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator. I will see you in what little projects I still have to go. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then.